Welcome back to another lyric breakdown, and today we'll be going over my newest song, U.T.C. Let's get it.
I remember love was something that I used to crave. Late night rides with the girls I used to date. Emphasis on girls, they ain't had their mind straight. I need a woman in my life that knows what's at stake.
Alright, so U.T.C. stands for Used to Crave. The song was inspired by me getting friend zoned by one of my bestest friends. I'm not gonna say her name, but if she ever hears this, she's probably gonna be like, yeah, that's about me. It was an experience that took me a lot of years to comprehend and understand. I feel like a lot of guys have been in the position where they befriend a girl that may seem completely out of their league or doesn't see that you like them just for a chance to actually be with them in the future. And let me tell you, that shit does not work. 80% of the time, that girl's still gonna like some other dude and you're just gonna be like, I just wasted all this time. And that's basically what happened with this song. Fell in love with a girl who never liked me back, and I was just basically the guy that she would go to whenever she would have guy problems, boyfriend problems, all this other shit. But I was never the guy that she would like fuck with. I had confessed my feelings to her, telling her how I felt and how I actually liked her, and it didn't change anything. It was still kind of like she let me know like, nah, I only see you as a friend. So I was kind of like, you know what, man, fuck this bullshit. The lesson learned throughout this song and throughout this actual moment of my life was don't befriend anybody if you just don't want to be their friend. If you're looking to get something more out of that, let it be known. Don't like befriend somebody and let them get used to you as a friend and then be like, yo, by the way, I kind of also like you. Nah, like as soon as you meet them, if y'all click, and if you want to let it be known, be like, hey yo, I kind of got a thing for you. And if they're like, you're not my type, fuck it, you're not their type, take it. Don't befriend somebody with the hope of, oh, whenever she breaks up with this dude, or if I talk to her enough, she's gonna fall in love with me. Because I've had that happen to me once. It doesn't really work. To all my guys, all the girls listening to this that have a best friend that they're talking to just because they have a crush on them, I'm telling you, don't do it. It's not worth it. It really doesn't work. And let this be the sign you need to be like, hey yo, I kind of got a crush on you, and see where it goes. Because why the fuck you stalling? Don't waste your time, bruh. Time is the only thing you have in this world, so don't waste it. Bars, bitch. Alright, but let's get into it. This is how the chorus goes. I remember love was something that I used to crave. Late night rides with the girls I used to date. Emphasis on girls, they ain't had their mind straight. I need a woman in my life that knows what's at stake. In the background, one of my good friends, her name is Sinfinity. She did like the backing vocals. She made it like sound very melodic. When it was just me, it sounded okay, but it wasn't really like a mood. And I felt like her voice brought she brought a lot of soul into the song. Like without her voice, the song probably wouldn't be half as good. So it might be like something small for y'all, but for me, that made the entire song. I wrote the chorus right after the whole conversation with this girl, and after her, just being like, you know what, even though you've been there for me after all my breakups and after all the guys that I fuck with, I still don't want to give you a chance. It kind of was like, it turned me into this persona of me being like, I remember love was something that I used to crave. Late night rides with the girls I used to date. And now it's kind of like, nah, fuck that. I don't want that shit no more, man. That's some bullshit. Like I said, I was just tired of falling in love with the wrong people. And the people my age, well, the girls my age, they act like a bunch of little girls. And I can't blame them. A lot of people think just because they're in their 20s, that's the reason for you to just go fuck around and like fuck anybody or just not care. And to me, that's not what it is. Like, to me, I'm 21, and by 24, I want to be a fucking millionaire. So I don't got time to be going to these parties and shit, fucking everybody that I know. Because for one, I can't get a girl pregnant. That's just probably gonna ruin my career. Two, having a girlfriend didn't work out, and I kind of don't want to date a girl if she don't got her shit together or she ain't doing shit for herself, because that's like babysitting. So that's why I said I need a woman in my life that knows what's at stake. I need somebody with my type of energy. And Akia, she's one of my best. She's actually my best friend. She said, you need to stop fucking with these little girls. You need to start fucking with somebody that's actually going to be on your level and pushing you to do better. And that's what I've been trying to find. But at the same time, I'm not actively searching for somebody. I'm just letting it happen, because if it happens, it happens. And I'm going to find somebody on my level. If you want to date somebody, don't expect somebody to be a certain way while not working on yourself. Like, this is what I notice a lot in like people. They're always like, I want this type of girl, or I want this type of dude, but they're the complete opposite of what those type of people would want. Like, for example, some guys want a girl that's super smart, hardworking, cooks, super thick, freaky, nice, all this other shit, but yet they're the ones wasting their life away playing Xbox, PlayStation, not having shit going for their life, and all they have is a Mustang or a nice fucking truck. Like, bro, a girl of that stature is not gonna look at you and be like, oh shit, he got a nice truck. No, she's chasing after a dude that has a job, has his life together, has actual dreams, passions, is himself, and doesn't just stabilize or materialize his life around shit that doesn't matter. And girls, the same way, bro. A lot of girls like just fucking around and being like, I want a guy that has a six-pack, that cares for me, and all this other bullshit, but they're the ones sitting at their house eating hot Cheetos, not doing shit for themselves. And it's kind of like, it goes both ways. Just know that if you want somebody, you gotta work to be the person that they want to be as well. Don't expect somebody to want you just because you want them, because that's not how life works, except if you're fucking gorgeous or something, which, if that's all you're bringing to the table, I don't know how long that's gonna take you. So, and this is how the first verse goes. Fuck a steak on the weekend, let's stack this bread and migrate to the wilderness deep ends with the birds and mountains. I don't want to get fucked up smoking blunts and Xanax. I just want to get pizza, watch some shows and have sets. So yeah, I was basically explaining what I actually wanted to do. Like, bro, like, we don't need to be doing all this other shit. Like, a lot of people be on Instagram, oh my god, I love my girl, oh my god, I love my mans, and doing all this cute couple shit, then 2 weeks later they broke up. We don't gotta do all that. If I'm fucking with you, all I want is to actually just like vibe with you. I want to be able to do shit that doesn't take a whole lot of money, and it's mostly about us. Like, I'm just trying to chill, I'm just trying to eat pizza, let's go to the mountains, let's go vibe, let's go explore, get to know each other in the wilderness. Fuck all that popping Xans and fucking smoking just to get a vibe. Like, nah, fuck that shit, bro. Why we need that? If we fuck with each other like that, that shit shouldn't even be necessary. But you get what I'm saying. Then after that it goes, life could truly be simple, but these girls are complex. If you ain't driving a Rari, she gon' probably swipe left. Hey, it's okay, fella, you best pick your head up. It's always been a setup, but don't you ever let up. A lot of these girls, especially the girl that I was trying to get with as a friend, she cared more about materialistic things, more about how a guy looked, more about the money that he had or could provide for her than the things that actually matter in life, which is somebody that cares for you. That's why it says, if you ain't driving a Rari, she gonna probably swipe left. Thus, Tinder, Bumble, all these dating apps, like, if you post a picture with you in a Lambo, there's a high chance you're gonna get some rights. But if you're just like posted up in a subway uniform and like the caption is, trying to make my way to the top, nobody's gonna fucking fuck with you. They're gonna be like, oh no, he a bum. And it's crazy how the society views shit that way. Like, I blame everything on fucking social media, dog. Like, now to be successful, you have to be like showing up with all these chains. You have to have a fucking Rari. You need to have Gucci clothes and shit. Like, bro, like, stupid. It's fucking stupid. And then that leads these girls to believe that if some dude has all this shit, all of a sudden they're like the dream dude. But in reality, that's just them trying to make up for their confidence because they don't have any. So they buy materialistic things in order to feel like they're the shit, when in reality they not. It's just a whole circle in itself. Girls and guys who seem more established because it makes somebody look good. But at the same time, those same girls and guys with the materialistic stuff, they're just doing that because they don't have the self-confidence, or they just want to appeal to their friends and shit, but they might not have shit going for them. And that's most of the time. Some people really out there doing their shit, but personally, I believe that having all this rich shit doesn't make you rich and famous. Like, when I'm rich and famous, because it will happen, not gonna be buying none of that dumb shit. Like, if anything, bro, I'm gonna have I don't know, I'm probably gonna try to keep $1 million every year. But like, if I make $1 billion, bro, I'm gonna be sharing that shit. Like, I'm gonna be investing all this other crazy shit. I've never been the type to be pulling up in a Rari and shit, bro. Like, I'm just not that type of person. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. I apologize if you feel differently. I know a lot of people that follow me now that are into rap, they like that whole trap shit, but it's just my opinion. So it is what it is. And then it goes, Cause some girls better, others just some shallow hoes. Some girls are like Lucky Charms, others want a pot of gold. And it's hard to tell cause this world so cold, yeah. It's hard to love cause my heart had been broke, and that's just bringing back my trust issues. And every fucking single song, for some fucking reason, I gotta be like, I got trust issues. I gotta say it in every song apparently. That's like my Logic biracial line. Okay, in that line, I'm basically trying to interpret, yeah, some girls are gonna want you for your money, but believe it or not, there's actually some girls out there that actually just want a guy for who they are, and they're harder to find, but they're out there, and they might not be your ideal girl. A lot of guys have really high standards and don't really have the physique, the money, or the mentality to bag a girl like that. So I'm sorry to tell you this, bro, but you need to bag a girl in your league and stop thinking about Kylie Jenners and shit, because if you ain't got bread like that, if you ain't got a body like that, if you ain't got dick like that, if you ain't built like a model, chances are you're most likely not gonna pull the bitch. And I apologize, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Some girls out there in the world actually want a guy for who they are. They don't give a fuck if you got money. They don't give a fuck how you dress, where you come from. They like you for who you are and they want to vibe with you. But other girls are just gonna be shallow hoes. Other girls are just gonna want you to spend money on them. Other girls are gonna say they love you but be cheating on you. And I feel like a lot of dudes and a lot of girls have had those experiences. You just have to be able to know that in this world there's gonna be good and bad people. Don't base the love you give around past experiences. Being able to open up to people and giving them a chance is a more mature thing to do than closing up every time somebody tries to come into your life. Because even if they hurt you, learn from it. Learn what you could have done better or what could have been avoided for that situation to happen. But don't just close people off. That is something I also have trouble doing. Whenever somebody tries to enter my life, I tend to close off, shut off all the gates and just be like, and that's not a good look for me, especially as an internet persona. If there's any advice I could give to anybody watching this, is don't be afraid to let other people into your life, but at the same time, if somebody comes into your life and like fucks it up, learn from the experience, but don't let it stop you from finding other people to love you. And then it goes, back in 2019, ain't have no hoes, no. Now I fuck 'em all after every show, yeah. She don't want me, she like my clothes. She don't love me, she want my dough. Yeah, she hug me, but she don't hold me close. That line's basically about how last year I had nobody. All these girls that hit me up now, they're like, they ain't believe in the vision, bro. I had certain girls dead ass tell me like, stop sending me your fucking music links. I don't care about your music. I had dudes tell me like that I used to fuck with in high school that were my brothers. They'll be like, bro, stop sending me your music. I don't vibe with it. And I understand. Back then my music was a whole lot different. I had too much ego and my music was fucking garbage. But for the people that you fuck with to tell you that, bro, I don't support you, it's kind of like, damn, it's like that. Now that I've gotten better and that I've learned how to market on Spotify and my numbers are starting to show, I'm doing great on every single fucking platform. It's kind of like everybody wants to show love now, especially these girls. The same girls that weren't giving me a chance, now all of a sudden want to give me a chance. It's kind of like, back in 2019, I have no hoes now. Now I fuck them all after every show, yeah. I don't really be fucking bitches like that, but I was feeling myself. Basically saying how shit changes. Just because you get a little bit of success, but it is what it is. And then it goes back to the chorus, and then it goes, I remember love was something that I used to crave. Late night rides with the girls I used to date. Emphasis on girls, they ain't had their mind straight. I need a woman in my life that knows what's at stake. Yo, this girl really fucked me up though. Like that, she's so fucking pretty too. Like this girl is like the perfect embodiment of the girl I want to have in my life. But she's just stuck in her ways, bro. She's stuck chasing the same old dude that breaks her heart, fucking with dudes that aren't good for her at all. And I'm just like, bro, I ain't got time to be waiting on you. And I'm not even your type. You like these country 7 foot tall dudes, these fucking athletic ass dudes, and I'm just like a rapper. Maybe if I was popping, you would give me a chance, but who's to say that like you would actually stay with me? You seem to be into guys for the wrong reasons. So if you watch this, I hate to tell you that, but maybe you needed to hear it. The beginning to the second verse goes, I ain't childish, I've been trying to find a balance. I don't pull up to no party, said they don't pay me my balance. Yeah, she pretty and she want me, but I know intentions malice. She just wanna have my baby for And then the second verse goes, sorry if I mess this up, this is a very long verse, so I apologize. It goes, I ain't childish, I've been trying to find a balance. I don't pull up to no parties if they don't pay me. Fuck. It goes. I ain't childish, I've been trying to find a balance. I don't pull up to no parties if they don't pay me my. Fuck. I ain't childish, I've been trying to find a balance. I don't pull up to no parties if they don't pay me my balance. Yeah, she pretty and she want me, but I know intentions malice. She just wanna have my baby for the check and nothing else. Well, at first, when I first said that line, I was like, oh, this is light. But then the more and more people pointed that fucking line out, the harder it got for me to say. Because they were like, bro, that was a good line. And I'm like, yo, what's so special about it? And they were like, how you did the whole celibatary thing. And I'm like, yo, what you talking about? I don't know, I guess it got in my head, so now I think it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of like saying, Betty bought a pound of butter, but the butter Betty boasts better. So Betty bought another pound of butter, Mr. Bitter Butter, but the better butter made the bitter butter better. It's kind of like saying that shit, but with my shit. And I'm like, I don't know, it gets me confused. But hopefully you understood what I said. If not, you know, the text is going to be right there, so read it. But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I ain't childish. I've been trying to find a balance, meaning that I feel like my childish days are over. I feel like ever since I was younger, I've been trying to deny the fact that I was already more mature than people my age. And instead of actually trying to, like, you know, take it in and make it a part of who I am, I try to hide it deep within me and be a goofy dude just to, like, try to fit in. But all that did was make me more of an outcast. It made me seem more like of a dumbass, because instead of showing how smart I was and showing how mature I was, I chose to be a clown. And at school, I became known more for a clown than anything else, and then people didn't take me seriously. So that means they didn't take my music seriously. They didn't take anything I did seriously. But now that I chose to actually, you know, accept who I am, it's easier for me to be like, this is who I am. I'm not that person anymore, and it's time that I tell you the truth. I was just acting like a dumbass back then, but that ain't me no more. And then after that it goes, I don't pull up to no parties if they don't pay me my balance. I don't go to parties. I have people invite me to parties. I don't go to parties. I can't be putting myself in those situations. For one, I'm legal now. I could say that. I can't be risking my life out here where people be doing drugs and shit. I understand the American lifestyle, and I've been to parties before. I know all the crazy shit that goes on there, but I can't even put myself in one of those situations, because if anything does happen, I'm fucked. If there's any drugs and for some reason I get called by the police, I could be involved in that, and then my green card gets revoked and all my dreams and everything go out the window. I can't be risking my life. So that's why, like, I don't pull up to no parties if they don't pay me my balance. And if I pull up, I'm doing what I gotta do, dipping. That's it. Plus, I ain't the party type. I never been. So it is what it is. And then after that it goes, yeah, she pretty and she want me, but I know intentions malice. She just wanna have my baby for the check and nothing else. Well, I had this girl literally hit me up and saying, I wanna have you babies. Her go-to line would be like, I'm gonna make sure you finish inside of me. I'm gonna wrap my legs around you and shit. And I was kind of like, yo, I don't know what kind of guys you've been talking to, but that shit to me is unattractive as fuck. Like, if a girl ever told me that shit, that's an automatic, like, bitch, I ain't trying to fuck you. I ain't trying to have no kid. I'm 21. I ain't trying to have no babies. I'm trying to get my mom a crib, bro. Having a baby, that's gonna fuck everything up. That's why I don't be fucking random people either, bro. I don't understand how y'all 20-year-olds do that shit. Just having 30 to 40 bodies. Like, nah, bro. I have 4. Fucking 4. That's it. Y'all be fucking 30 people a fucking month. That's nuts, bro. Y'all need to get yourselves checked. Then after that it goes, if you broke my heart, then I wish you well, but don't you hit my line asking for some help, yeah. Cause I hit the dial, then I block your cell, cause I don't want to see you fall in love with no one else. How do I explain it? I was basically saying, if you broke my heart, I still wish you well. She broke my heart, but I was still like, you know, I still hope you find happiness. I still hope you're doing well. But after that I was like, but don't you hit my line asking for no help. Basically, it's like, you ain't want to give me a chance, so why the fuck should I help you? Like, I wasted all this time on you and you still don't want to give me a chance. So I'm not going to be the guy that you go to whenever you have guy problems, which you seem to have every single fucking day. So it's like, nah, bro, fuck that. Don't hit me when you need my help. Because I hit the dial, then I'll block your cell. Which I did block her for like 3 months afterwards. Because I was like, I don't need this girl in my life. I don't need the thought of her lingering. She was living rent-free in my head, dog. I can't have that shit. So I was like, nah, fuck it. So I let her go, and yeah, it was what it was. I was tired of dealing with her telling me about her guy problems, and I was tired of thinking about her when she doesn't even fuck with me like that. So I was like, peace. But and then that's why at the end I also said, I don't want to see you fall in love with no one else. So I blocked her because I didn't want to see her move on, which, you know, it's not like I ever had her, but I was tired of seeing her not pick me. So I was like, why do I even want to keep this girl at it when all I see is her fucking with these dudes that literally just want to fuck? And she's like, oh my god, I think he may be the one. When in reality, they just want to fuck, bro. Y'all, some of these females be dumb as fuck, bro. Y'all be pretty as fuck, but dumb as fuck. After that, it goes, have you ever loved somebody more than life itself? Try to build their confidence for someone else too? Come and take her and she only asks you for some help about her boy problems. Girl, stop it. I was just building this girl's confidence up. I was telling her, girl, you're amazing. You're gonna find a guy that really fucks with you. Like, girl, you're like fucking... You're a fucking 10, girl, man. Fuck that dude. He don't know what you're worth. I was simping like a bitch. And this was way before simping was a thing. I was just a little bitch, bro. I ain't had game. My hair was ugly. I was fat, so I was just like, let me hit. But as you can see, it didn't work. But I built her confidence up for nothing, and it was like almost an every night or every month type thing. Like, she would fucking argue with her boyfriend, she would argue with some guys that she was talking to, and then I would be the one to be like, everything's gonna be okay, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. And just for her to turn around, feel better, go to their house and fuck them. Yo, I was on some other shit. Hey, I don't do that shit no more though. So y'all can't hold that shit against me. Now, if I talk to a girl now, and I want to fuck her, even though, like I said, only 4 bodies, I'll be like, yo, I'm trying to fuck with you. And if they ever call me bro, if they try to friend zone me, I'll be like, don't do that. And if they're like, well, I'll see you as a friend, then I'm like, peace, bitch, because I ain't fucking with that. I don't fuck with girls unless I'm trying to fuck them. The only friends I have that are girls are the ones that are smarter than me and I look up to as sisters, and those are very rare to come by. I think right now I only have 2 of those. If she my friend, then she an option, because we go together like a picture and a caption. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that. That's in a future song. Don't try to steal my fucking lines. That line's in a future song. Whoever made it this long, that's your gift. But then after that, it goes, this is the last stop for you and I ain't stopping. This our last convo and I'm name dropping. I'ma fuck your best friend and you can't stop it. I hope he breaks your heart, throws it on the ground, stomps it. I was mad, bro. I was like, bitch, I hope he breaks your heart. I hope the guy that you fucking with right now that you was telling me before I told you all this shit breaks your fucking heart. Cause I was like, I want you to feel what the fuck I'm feeling right now. And she did, so I guess it worked out. Spoke it into existence. At that moment, I was just mad, and I was basically like, bitch, I hope you get what's coming to you. I was on my Chance the Rapper shit. Y'all remember that Chance the Rapper line when he was like, I hope you get a paper cut on your tongue with a razor blade or some shit. Like, bro, he was on some Slim Shady shit. He was a feature on this guy's song, basically, and that was one of his more popular lines. That shit was hard. That's what I was trying to get into. I was like, bitch, I'm gonna fuck your best friend, and you can't stop it. I hope he breaks your heart, throws it on the ground, stomps it. I was like, I'm tired of being the nice guy, dude. I'm about to show you what the fuck I'm capable of, and I hope he fucking breaks your heart. Yeah, man, I was on some other shit. I was mad. I'm not mad anymore. Like, I had her back and everything, so if she sees this, she's probably gonna be like, Ian, what the fuck? But I gotta do this for y'all, so leave a like and shit, cause I'm probably gonna get fussed after this. And then it goes back into the chorus. It goes, I remember love was something that I used to crave. Late night rides with the girls I used to date. Emphasis on girls, they ain't have their mind straight. I need a woman in my life that knows what's at stake. This is for sure the beginning and the staple to my new sound. I want y'all to know this. This is the new Merk. I like rap, but this is the direction that I'm going towards. It's more rap, pop, Brockhampton bass, a lot of real instruments, more international music. People like some shit that people could actually vibe to without being like, oh, this is rap. I don't fuck with that. And this is part 1 to the story. If you made it this far, I feel like you deserve to know there is a part 2 to this song, and it's dropping after this one. This one's called I Don't Fall in Love. It's about him turning into a fuckboy so he's able to pull girls like that. But you're gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna explain it, but just know that it's coming up and there's a part 2 to this song, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it. It has the same vibes, and hopefully I could keep it going because these are the type of vibes I'm trying to bring to y'all from now on. So if you like this, please leave a like, please share. Know that I love you if you listen to my music. All of my all of these lyric breakdowns have been getting like 500 to 800 views, which is a whole fucking lot because on YouTube people only watch like, I don't know, they don't watch shit. But on like Instagram I'll be getting hella views. So thank you, shout out to everybody that listens, and let me know what you think of the song. You can stream it on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Google Play, YouTube Music, literally anywhere you can stream it. Please add it to your playlist and share with a friend. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, drop them below. Have a great day.
I need a woman in my life that knows what's at stake. I ain't childish, I've been trying to find a balance. I don't pull her to no parties if they don't pay me my balance. Yeah, she pretty and she want me, but I know intentions malice. She just wanna have my baby for the check and nothing else. Well, if you broke my heart, then I wish you well.